This is Crossroads J&P mod. So economy of 5, that's a big deal. So the general is doing well. Wagner, Scales, Woods. Scales and Woods are going to be generals soon. So I did take the Lorenzes. This guy has Mississippi's, although it says 55s. I didn't update that. He has Lorenzes. I failed to update that too. But notice I didn't buy very much. So 55s, same old melee weapons. Napoleons. These guys are all going to be 3s if they survive the battle. 3 pretty good sized units. No efficiency penalty, 525 rifle cav. So these units I want to buy. I had the colonel, or the major, bought the captain for 700. The James is on board. The sniper is the sniper. So we can push him up a little bit without a penalty.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think there is a little penalty. That might not have been a good idea. Notice $270,000. We're going to get, I think, 100. So, and then supply wagons. That's close to 400,000, 500,000 after the next battle. So Crossroads is a whole lot easier than river crossing. So we're going to do it first. Also, we get to grind stamina condition at the end of the battle. Okay, 16,000 versus 17, 31 guns versus 27. So this is on 4 times speed because I spend a lot of time doing a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, I set the game on 1.4 for the timer. And I'll show you at the end of the battle how I did that. But it's normally at 1.15. 1.4 should give me a little bit more time to walk in big circles and grind condition. Because I'm a cheating cheater who cheats. And I wanted some more time for this battle and also the next one. And then after Shiloh, if I survive Shiloh, I suspect 80% of campaigns on Major General end at Shiloh. And this one might too. There's a very real, more than 50% chance that this campaign is over at Shiloh. So, and if that happens, I'll probably delete all these videos. But, assuming I make it through Shiloh, the battles on the other side of Shiloh, I also want more time. I don't want more time at Shiloh, obviously. I don't want to fiddle with the settings for grand battles. Okay, very cautious with his detached skirmishers, or his snipers. Do not want to deal with those guys. So getting an artillery across with the guys who are going across the river first, send the Napoleons because they can keep up. Just in case he attacks this side of the river, he can see my infantry. He can take his snipers and come in and take shots at you as you come across the river. So it's time for me to get some flank protection. Okay, I'm taking my time because I know that the cav is going to come in. I don't want to interfere with that spawn. I want his cav to spawn in naturally. He just like magically appears. So I'm sure the devs were thinking, all the players are going to defend that farmhouse. Nobody would think of like running away, then consolidating their force into one solid force that could work together, and then counterattack and take the farmhouse back. Nobody would do that. So I like to move with my entire army together, if at all possible. Here are the skirmishers covering my flank. Okay, I only want to go to about this point because, okay, there he is. Okay, now I'm going to move all my detached skirmishers around to contain him. I don't want him popping out. I want to kill him here. Okay, now we have him contained. We can just take our time and kill him. I could let my infantry and skirmishers and sniper and cav deal with this. But I'm going to have my artillery fire. My artillery needs XP, it needs kills. This is a real opportunity to get kills, drive up efficiency, get unit perks, build condition. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the money for these guns to fire. Yeah, these cav units are very, very resilient, and in thick woods like this, they're incredibly resilient. 3 very good artillery batteries. That was a lot of fire he took, but it was worth it to get rid of him. And it was also a lot of XP, and his army is significantly weaker without that cav unit. Well, 2 cav units. Okay, now artillery. I don't believe his artillery got a split. That's very nice. Okay, my melee cav, I don't know why he's going over there. That's not where I want him. Okay, I normally don't want to fire artillery and just artillery for any period of time. But in this battle, I'm going to make an exception. If I can take out his artillery here and turn this into an infantry battle, this will be much better for my army. My army is really green. I expect him to be all 2-star or 3-star units. He has reboard farmers, so a little underpowered to my best unit, but his units are certainly much better than my worst units by quite a bit. So no, I really don't want to fire at the infantry. I need to see his artillery. I can see one, and that's great. And up. So I'm going to send Loomis over. Maybe we can get on him to not get detected. Have this guy go around to the other side. And I could hit finish if I wanted to. And there we go. Okay. Oh, I can see both of them. Good. So we have the 3-inch and we have the James, and they can just take a moment and kill these two guys. Pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and get the army in position to move. When these two artillery units are dead, I'm going to move forward, occupy, of course, the woods with plenty of support. The artillery is actually in a good position. I just need them to move toward the enemy, toward the victory location. They're fine. I expect him to charge towards the woods more than anything else. So the Napoleon will be there. These guys can be kind of firing at an angle into the attacking units, but not... See, these two units are very slow, so I'd like to put them in a place that the enemy isn't going to charge. I don't want him punching through my infantry and getting into my artillery. Okay, we're back to double speed, so the battle is now on how I normally play, and I just found one of his stinking skirmishers. So I'm going to kill this guy. No, don't fire at the supply wagon. Okay. I'm focusing on my other units, and yeah, that's not what I wanted him to do. I wanted him just to fire and then charge into him. So we're just going to get on top of him and kill this guy. We've got to kill this guy. Good, and we're firing into the melee. I'm having the other detached skirmishers run just to get 2-on-1. Want to kill this. He has 3 skirmishers, and if I can take one out, that's very, very good for the army. Just stay on top of him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes. Okay, that's 1 down. There's 2 to go. So I lost 37. Well worth it to get rid of one of the skirmishers. So I really should have had my melee cav over there. But no, the melee cav is over here because I expect him to charge. So he's here to help defeat any enemy units that come in that charge over here. So that's why he's over here. So, of course, I want to stack up infantry. I'm in good cover. He's in the open. All I've got to do is get my artillery out to shell range, and this is good. So my fastest units, Loomis is perked for speed. So he is on kind of the edge. And yeah, I guess that's my next best unit. Sully does not have 55s, he has Mississippis. And Loomis has Lorenz's. Yeah, I noticed him moving toward Loomis, so I backed off a little bit. I want him to charge into the woods. Hey, that's pretty good. That's a 1-star unit. Probably reboard farmers. That's good. And he's charging right where I have. He's going to go right into canister. And I have plenty of units there. Where's my commander? Need to get my commander up. Lots of fire. Good. I think Harris is my brand new unit that has... no, that's Meredith. Meredith is the brand new unit commanded by a captain, and he has just muskets. Okay. So we send a few of his units packing. Now focus the artillery, bring some guys up. Should be able to get 1, 2, 3, 5 units and a skirmisher. And my sniper is in a position to get some free shots. Okay, I want to keep the enemy at mid-range for all my guns, so at some point... Yeah, the 3-inch will probably have to move first. The 2 detached skirmishers are on my far left. He has 2 skirmisher units, and what they'll do is they'll come up and they'll be invisible and they'll fire, and I won't be able to see them, and I'll just hemorrhage men out of my infantry units. But if my detached skirmishers are there, they'll fire at the detached skirmishers and do very little damage, and they'll exchange shots with detached skirmishers. That is much better than him bleeding my infantry to death. Okay, 84 cover, 85 cover. Okay, he's coming in. He's a 2-star. He's 1,700. Yeah, Meredith is a green unit with muskets, so... I have 5 infantry to deal with him, and he's isolated. Meredith, of course, cannot fall back fast enough, because why would he? Why would he? I have him on run, tell him to fall back, and he can't move. Okay, so we're going to fire into this and get somebody on top. I have the commander close enough. Make sure all the artillery is firing at him. Everybody who can, fire in. Okay, we have 2 on 1, and he breaks. And I should have hit him with my cav. My cav was right there. Failed. I don't think I would have gotten a capture. But I could have, killed another 100, maybe gotten a capture. Okay, not surprisingly, Meredith is, morale is 25, so I need him to fall back. But he did a great job. That was his job. His job was to be on the front line, take the hit, and then when he's had enough, he took the losses, my good units got the kills. Perfect. Okay, it looks like he's going to defend the farmhouse, so the artillery needs to move up. Again, this is not artillery doing the fighting. This is artillery and infantry fighting together. That's how I want to play the entire campaign. It's my favorite way to play. Okay, sniper, get out of there. This is really good. Now I've stacked up 3 infantry, and my melee cav is there. Would really like to hit this guy. My cav is on his flank. This is all great. Yeah, even this detached skirmisher can hit this guy in the flank. My commander's in the wrong place. Yeah, he's going to run away. That is just like a second too late. My melee cav is in place, but my commander is not. So I'm going to send 1 infantry and the cav. Come on, commander, get over there. Yeah, that's pretty good, except, see, his infantry is just too close. So I didn't lose very many on that fire, and we did a lot of damage to him, so that worked out. But there's just, you have like a second. I mean, it's the timing has to be just perfect, and it wasn't. But we thumped him really good, did damage to the unit, damaged his numbers, damaged his morale, hopefully killed his officer. You know, I mean, that worked out. That was good. But it was not enough for a capture. Okay, I want to get all these detached skirmishers into the woods. That's where they do their best. Melee back. The melee cav needs to be there if he charges 2 or 3 units toward my line. So I need him more toward the center of my line. He's a little bit too far to the right. This guy's gonna break. Now, these guys in the woods. They'll be able to exchange shots all day with this guy in the farmhouse. And hopefully he fires. The guy in the farmhouse is shooting back at them, doing no damage, while the rest of my army pounds on this guy, and eventually he's going to rout. I need just a minute to get my artillery up a little closer. Come on, Loomis. Yep, they're all firing. You need to make sure all your units are firing. Okay, now I'm concerned he's going to counterattack my right, so I move the melee cav over. The commander's there, keeping everybody in position. Okay, morale, morale, morale. Everybody's doing fine. I expect he's going to put someone else back into the farm, and that's good because I have everybody already set up to just crush anybody who goes in there. I'll happily take that. So I'm kind of extending my line to the right because we're going to come down on the farmhouse, slowly squeeze his position both from the flank and I guess the top of the position, which is where the detached skirmishers are now. Except detached skirmishers in the wood, infantry just coming down and picking on one unit at a time. One unit at a time. The Napoleon is kind of close, maybe too close, but right behind that are two artillery units that are going to be very devastating to any unit that charges. The melee cav can get there, and I have one infantry that can slide left in the second row and an infantry to the left of this that can slide to the right. So I can have 5 infantry and 3 artillery hit anyone who comes charging in, and the commander's right there, and a melee cav. So I'm not too worried about it. But you can see I'm moving Meredith like right on top of my Napoleons because there's going to be no room to fall back. Anyone charges, we're going to have to pop him. Okay, I'm just checking to see which one of these guys has some range, because I'm going to need them to be able to shoot out of the woods with some range. And the first unit has done a real good job of occupying the enemy, but he's down to 115, so time for him to come out. I'll put a guy with 55s and 160 men in there, and that will be great. Hopefully keep this guy distracted while the rest of my army just beats up on him. Yes, and he's already having a very bad day. 3 on 1. Yeah, one of my units has Lorenz's, and he's going to outperform. In 2 stars, he's going to outperform that 1 star with 3 boards by quite a bit. Plus all the shell damage he was taking. Okay? Let's move up just... He has someone coming in. So we want to be prepared for that. He's at 1,500. Everybody needs to focus fire to this guy. He's up to some shenanigans. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 units plus 3 artillery. And he's done. Good. Okay, the artillery needs to move forward again. So I'm moving the artillery, then moving the infantry, then moving the artillery, then moving the infantry. The Napoleons can easily stay on the tail end of the infantry, but the other 2 guns cannot. We have plenty of time to just pause, let the artillery roll up before we do anything else. So I keep looking at these detached skirmishers on the left, expect to see them taking damage from his hidden ninja snipers. But nope, so far, no. See if my sniper can get a few shots. Okay, Harris. A very, very green unit. My commander should be helping him out. And he's not going to be able to stand there very long. Yeah, his units are looking a little shot up. We have 1,000, 1,300, 715. Behind that, 580, 1,300. Yeah, we outnumber him 2 to 1, I'm guessing, by the recon bar. The beautiful, beautiful recon bar. Yeah, I'm a little cautious with my sniper because his whole army, like if you put your sniper over in the woods to the right, his whole army might take off and charge after him. Which, you know, fair enough, that's not a bad thing to do when you see a sniper. But I don't have any infantry over there to back him up. So he would get run down. So wherever I put him, I'm probably going to have him fire and then back off, because after you fire about 3 times, you're going to be detected. So fire, back off, get hidden, move forward, fire. A lot of micromanagement, but I don't want him to get killed. Okay, he's seen right now, so I should have him back off, get hidden. Because I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if 2 or 3 units just charged after him. See, back off, get hidden. Yep, now he's hidden. Yeah, he's now taking so much fire. Okay, this little unit of 1,200 is going to come in, and I have 5... Like, he doesn't have any chance to get the melee cav. Melee cav is a bit far away. The commander's right there. And he doesn't even make it to the line. Which is okay. I'm not going to get him into melee because there's a lot of supporting fire. So we need to let him go. Okay, but these guys are coming in. Let's shift fire to these guys. Just be patient. Do damage to him as he attacks. Don't try to get the... don't try to get a unit every single time. Don't try to get a capture. Just do damage. Kick him back. Okay, everybody fire at this guy. 1,300. Can't really get into melee because my commander is too far away. Yeah, he's already broken. If he's going to come in 1 unit at a time, where I have 3 infantry, my melee cav is close enough to jump in, but if my commander's there... Oh, he's shattered. He had enough. He's done. Yeah, he's at the point where his units are starting to shatter, so... Okay, I guess he wants to take a shot at the detached skirmisher. Okay. This guy coming in might be an opportunity. Okay, everybody shift fire. Where's my commander? Artillery is hitting this guy. Nah, he's already stopped. Okay, just in case, melee cav. Nah, he's already broken. Yeah, you have to be very careful at this point because your units, if you target a unit that routes, your unit will keep targeting that guy who routes to the other edge of the world, even though there's no chance of hitting him. The game will just do that. Okay, Loomis, I'd rather you not get into melee unless there are like 5 guys. Oh, this guy's isolated. He's isolated. Where's my commander? Oh yeah, let's pop this guy. Everybody move forward. Everybody get a shot. He's right there. Oh. I should have had Loomis charge. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Doing great damage. And there's his sniper. Darn it. The good news is his sniper could have been causing me all kinds of grief. These 2 sniper units could have killed a lot of my guys. Except they were doing nothing. They were just sitting back here doing nothing. Which is ideal. Okay, I don't want my cav to deal with his snipers, so not supported by 3 infantry. Okay, that little unit of 480 is doomed. It looks like he only has 1 dangerous unit, that unit of 1,500, and then he's got nothing. Then his army is just done. It's over. Oh, he's already at a crawl. Okay, if he walks into this, he'll be instantly at 2-on-1. He's going to lose that. Okay, everybody else has their charge meter still refilling. So what we want to do is just get those guys on top of him by having them run forward. I'm not worried about this 1,000-man unit. He's not a threat. But Loomis can charge, so we're going to have Loomis charge. The other units are just going to run forward. The detached skirmishers can fire into the melee. Okay, there he goes. Come on, come on, come on. Pop him. Yeah, I'm not getting many captures. I'm getting into melee and popping him, and he's losing horribly. But I'm not getting captures because I'm not able to stay on top of him long enough. So yeah, this guy of 800 coming in, it's academic. Yeah, He turned white right away. He's done. Come on. What is he doing in there? I thought I told my cav to get out of there. Okay, everybody shift fire to the... Yeah, he's not a threat. He's already stopped. He's turned white. Like there's nothing there. 700 and 1,000. And I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10,000, 11, 12 firing. It's just so one plus 3 artillery. This is not just one-sided. I mean, this is ridiculous. There's no threat here. And both units shattered. You know, one of those could have surrendered. That would have been nice. Okay, 1,300, come on up. I really need a capture. No, there's just nothing left. Now, I don't want to get too carried away. Still play smart, or you can lose thousands of men. So, that's what we're going to do. Play smart. Flank shots, route, route, route. So 3 of his units came up, now they're routing. His unit of 390 is up. Let my carbine get free shots. He needs XP. And Milroy just got wounded. Milroy, I think this is his second battle, I think. Yeah, I need to get some guys. I know he's going to route over to the left, which is fine, and then we're going to just roll up the artillery and detach skirmishers and pick him to death. Or there is a plan B, depending on his condition. All of his units are routing, and my artillery needs to move. My artillery needs to move now, because there's going to be an opportunity, but my artillery needs to be in place for me to take advantage of it. Yeah, especially the Napoleon. The Napoleon should be moving right this second, because he could get there. Instead, I'm wasting my time on this unit that's going to route right away. Yeah, he's charging uphill. So he's charging uphill into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry and 3 artillery. I'm looking at this video and it's like, come on, move the artillery, move the artillery. Where's the artillery? The artillery is too far back. The artillery needs to move now. So I'm going to move my infantry as close to him as I can. And they should do good damage. I wish my artillery had started moving some time ago. I'm like just a couple minutes late. We're just a little bit out of place. Just a little bit. Okay, I really should have walked forward a little bit more before I told everybody to charge. But I'm telling people to charge at people who are on the other side. I want some captures. I don't have captures, and I need captures. So I could shoot these guys to pieces at no cost. That would be fine. Or I can take some reasonable losses and hopefully get a couple thousand captures. Oh, I think I had Loomis target somebody who just shattered. Okay, melee cav, get up there. Okay, we have a capture. 865. Okay, for this size force, that's great. And we have another, that's 1,000. Okay, this turned out to be a really good idea. I really want those 1,000 captures. So maybe we can get some more. He only has one big unit, that 900. Really need that 900. My melee cav went forward a little bit and then ran away. So, no, move forward. Get on top of these guys. I'm going to sacrifice some rifle cav. Just get on top of his skirmishers. We can kill them. Come on, melee cav. Get on top of this guy. Okay. One shattered, and we got the capture on the 900, which is now 827. We didn't take that many losses, so it worked out. And captured the last little unit of 119. Okay. So I gave myself extra time in this battle. I changed the game to 1.4 for time. I don't know if it actually worked or did anything. I should have turned off my ammo wagons some time ago. I forgot. Going to give orders to everybody and walk in circles until it's 15, almost 15:30, 15:24. Okay, I lose. It's pretty even, I guess. I lose 1,200 and destroy 12,000, and that's 10 to 1. So 3,200 captured. Good numbers. So that's actually Lorenz's got 1,900. Boy, that's a good day. The Napoleon, the James, and the 3-inch all had about 800. But they're not the same size batteries. So everybody else did really well. My sniper did well. I never expect the sniper to do anything. Paris did okay for a brand new unit. Meredith is the captain, I think. He did fine. He did okay. 3,200 captures. Nice promotions. Very nice. Meredith is a major. Milroy was a colonel. We lost him, but he's only wounded. He'll come back. Sharps carbine, 6,700, which is very important. 12-pound howitzers, 6-pounders, reboards. I'll take those, 1,500. And then nothing. $1,300 additional recruits, $103,000. We have 370,000. We should have 500,000, close to 500,000 by the end of the next battle. Going into Shiloh, $500,000 will be a big help. And I can buy, I'm taking a look at stamina. Stamina looking pretty good. I would have liked more time. I should have just set the game to like 2 or something instead of 1.4 for additional time. Just gotten like 10 hours, walked in circles. We only got an hour of walking in circles. So, green unit at 21 stamina, not bad. Firearms, stamina, morale, all looks good. And 3 battles for this guy. 3, because I brought in the 4 guns of 6-pounders. And he is going to go up. Now, I don't know if the accuracy perk is better here or if the shell damage is better. I don't care about canister. We want the shell damage. And I don't know which gives me more shell damage. I just don't know. Now, the third perk is easy. Speed and fire as fast as you can. So, but I want the shell damage, and that's what I'm going to take. All these guys get accuracy. 1,700 soldiers. I think they must be pretty green. $38, $34, $17. If I don't get a bad die roll after river crossing, we'll be in very good shape for Shiloh. But I expect, you know, he'll get 60,000 men after river crossing and have a manpower pool of 55,000 no matter what I do. So yeah, $100,000. Capture I probably won't capture the supply wagon. 16 to 14, except the battle just is terrible. The battle's a nightmare. Okay, I'm going to put the point in army organization just so I have the flexibility of going to one more point in army organization and bringing 48 units if I need to, but in all probability I'll put the point after the next battle into econ or logistics. Logistics is also good for Shiloh. So I need 1 point to be able to bring 18 per corps, 36 total, which is what you can bring to Gaines's Mill. So I need at least that. But you can bring 48 to Shiloh. And yeah, I might do that. I will have enough money to buy all of the 55s and all of the 61s and enough 42s to equip my army and bring all 18,000 men to the battle. And I think also buy a couple of officers for division command, and I think I have enough money to do all of that. So if I go econ, I will definitely have enough money to do all of that. Okay, to change the time, you go into the config file, which is Ultimate General Civil War data, mod, rebalance, config file. That's under Steam Apps Common. And then it's down here. timer mandatory 0.4, timer recommended. I changed that to 0.4. I don't know if that does anything or not. I have no idea. And then you have to hit save. And that's all you do. If you want more time and you really, really, really need more time in the next battle, I just took it here just to take it, but in the next battle, more time is recommended. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.